So hello everyone. So today I'm going to start the revision of your class 12 syllabus. The first revision chapter will be matrices. Okay. So since it is a revision part, so before going to discuss some previous years board exams questions or any other competitive exams questions, first of all I will discuss some important points or I will recall those points फ्रॉम द चैप्टर मैट्राइसेस. ठीक है, जो जो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स मैं पहले क्लास में बताया था, सो वो सब इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स मैं एक बार फिर से रिकॉल करना चाहता हूँ. जस्ट आई विल गिव द समरी पार्ट बिकॉज इट इज अ रिविजन पार्ट, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई विल नॉट गो इन डिटेल्स. जस्ट समरी पार्ट, जो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है ये चैप्टर का, नॉट ओनली दिस चैप्टर, वॉट एवर चैप्टर्स आई विल डिस्कस. So from all the chapters I will first of all I will give all the important points. I will discuss all the important points and then only I will discuss some questions. Okay, so since the chapter name is matrices, so you should know the meaning of matrices. So what is matrices? Matrices क्या है? A matrices is a rectangular, a matrix actually. Matrices is the plural sense of matrix. A matrix is a rectangular arrangement of some numbers. Those numbers may be real or complex numbers. Okay, so a matrix is a rectangular arrangement of some numbers. Those numbers may be real or complex numbers, and those numbers are called elements. Actually, those numbers are called elements. Generally, matrix is denoted by block letter like capital letter A, B, C. So for example, say if I write A is equal to matrix, इसको डिनोट किया जाता है ये सिंबल से. यस, से इफ आई राइट 1 2 3 4 5 6, inside this bracket how many elements I have taken? 1 2 3 4 5 6, total 6 elements are there. Okay, these elements may be real और कॉम्प्लेक्स. रियल नंबर भी हो सकता है, कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर भी हो सकता है. ओके, इट इज रेक्टेंगुलर अरेंजमेंट ऑफ सम एलिमेंट्स. दोज एलिमेंट्स आर नथिंग बट दिस वन, 1 2 3 4 5 6. ठीक है, नाउ इन दिस मैट्रिक्स, सिंस वी कैन से दैट देयर आर 6 एलिमेंट्स, ये सबका जो 6 एलिमेंट्स लिया गया है, ये 6 एलिमेंट्स का पोजीशन कैसा है, मतलब कौन सा रो कौन सा कॉलम है. हाउ मेनी रोज एंड हाउ मेनी हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस आर देयर? देयर आर 2 हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस. यस, there are 2 horizontal lines, and these 2 horizontal lines, these horizontal lines are called rows. Okay, ROWS, whereas the vertical lines are called columns. Okay, so एक मैट्रिक्स में रो भी हो सकता है, कॉलम भी होगा. ठीक है, रो मीन्स हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइंस, कॉलम मीन्स वर्टिकल लाइंस. So this is the definition of matrix. Now the first point I am going to discuss is the order of matrices. If you know the definition of matrix, then you can understand what is the order. What's the meaning of the order of a matrix? So since there are 2 horizontal lines and 3 vertical lines, so horizontal lines, those horizontal lines are denoted by small letter m, whereas the vertical lines are denoted by small letter n. Okay, the horizontal lines are denoted by small letter m, those are called rows. Yes, whereas the vertical lines are denoted by small letter n, these are called columns. Okay, this is row, this is number of columns. So order means, order of a matrix is denoted by, is written as m into n. Okay, जब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे तब इसको पढ़ना चाहिए m by n. Okay, जब लिखेंगे तब लिखने के टाइम में m into n. So actually m into n क्या मीन करता है? Take this example. In this example, how many horizontal lines are there? Since there are 2 horizontal lines, so that means we can say that the value of m is 2. There are 3 vertical lines, so therefore we can say that the value of n is 3. So order you have to write here only. Suffix में लिखना चाहिए. जो rectangular arrangement लिखा वो rectangular arrangement का एकदम corner में लिखना चाहिए. That is 2 into 3 m by n. So 2 into 3. This order only indicates how many elements are there in the matrix. 2 into 3 means we can say 6. So inside this rectangular box there are 6 elements. Okay. तो ऑर्डर का क्या काम है? ऑर्डर का काम है कि मैट्रिक्स जो रेक्टेंगुलर बॉक्स है उसके अंदर कितना एलिमेंट्स लिखा गया है. ओके. Not only number of elements, this order will indicate how many horizontal lines and how many vertical lines are there. Okay. So this is all about the order of matrices. Next will come formation of matrices. एक मैट्रिक्स हम लोग कैसे बना सकते हैं? तो एक मैट्रिक्स बनाने के लिए कुछ तो कंडीशंस होगा. ओके. सो फॉर दिस फर्स्ट यू शुड नो हाउ टू राइट द मैट्रिक्स. Capital letter A. Already I told you that the matrix is denoted by always block letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay. So capital letter A is equal to the first element. The first element is always denoted by A11. This in suffix I have written 11. This 11 indicates that this is the first element. That means first row or first column में है ये. ठीक है. Second one. Second element is denoted by A12. Third element is denoted by A13. I have written only 3 elements. Actually, you can write up to n elements. Okay. Similarly, the second row it will be A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. The order of this matrix is 3 into 3. Why? Because there are 9 elements are there. 3 horizontal lines and 3 vertical lines. Okay. Now the question is, what's the meaning of A11? What's the meaning of A12? ये सब क्या है? There is a difference between capital letter and small letter. Small letter A indicates the number of, that is the position of the particular element. एक rectangular box के अंदर जब हम लोग एंट्री करते हैं, कुछ एलिमेंट्स एंटर करते हैं, वो एलिमेंट्स का पोजीशन क्या होता है, वो पोजीशन आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए ये सब डिनोट करता है. दैट इज A11, A12. सो द मीनिंग ऑफ A11 इज फर्स्ट रो फर्स्ट कॉलम. द मीनिंग ऑफ A12 इज फर्स्ट रो सेकेंड कॉलम. द मीनिंग ऑफ A13 इज फर्स्ट रो थर्ड कॉलम. ओके. सो this m into n and this one, there is a difference. ये जो m by n लिखा, this m by n indicates the order of the matrix, whereas inside this A11, A12, A13, this is denoted by Aij, where I represent row, J represent column. Okay, I represent row, J represent column. You can say then what is the difference between this? Here also row and column I have written. This order represent the position of the whole, that means the number of elements present in the whole matrix. Whereas this small letter Aij, where I represent row, J represent column, this small letter Aij represent the position of the particular elements. Okay. If we say A32 means what? The elements present in third row and second column. Okay. If anyone will ask what is the meaning of A23, 23 means the element which is present in the second row, third column. Okay. So like this we can identify the position of a particular element by using this result. I have written only 3 into elements, 9 elements. You can take n number of elements. Okay. So this is all about the formation of matrices. So for formation, एक matrix बनाने के लिए कुछ relation दिया रहेगा. With the help of that relation only you can construct any matrix. Now for example, यही एक point का एक example मैं देता हूँ. Suppose capital letter A is equal to Aij of order m into n. Yes, generally we used to denote the order m by n, whereas small letter Aij represent the element. Yes. Where aij is equal to I by j. Okay, if a is equal to, I am giving one example, if a equal to aij of order m by n, where aij equal to I by j, then find the value of a23. Find the value of a23. So if you don't know the meaning of aij, then how can you find the value of a23 or a32 or a12, whatever it may be? Okay, so aij represent what? The position of the particular element. Okay, so if you want to construct any matrix, for this you should know the order of the matrix. But यहाँ पे मैं order कुछ नहीं दिया. Yes, just I have given one relation, aij equal to I by j. From this you have to find the value of a23. It's very simple. Since I represent row, j represent column, so that means here also 2 represent row and 3 represent column. Yes, so the value of a23 is 2 by 3. I is 2, j is 3, so the value of a23 is 2 by 3. Since here no need to construct any matrix, just you need to find the position, the value of the particular element, so direct you can put in this relation. Whatever answer you will get, that will be the particular element. Okay, so the value of a23 according to this example is 2 by 3. Okay, next will come types of matrices. So under types of matrices you have to study row matrix, what is Coulomb matrix, diagonal matrix, scalar matrix, square matrix, identity matrix, zero matrix और null matrix. So ये सब कुछ ये टाइप्स ऑफ मैट्रिसेस में आ जाता है. सो जनरली बोर्ड एग्जाम में जब क्वेश्चंस आता है, जैसा टाइप्स ऑफ मैट्रिक्स का डेफिनेशंस नहीं पूछता है, कभी कभी ऐसा पूछ लेता है कि जीरो मैट्रिक्स का एग्जांपल लाइक दिस. सपोज टू मैट्रिसेस आर देयर, टू नॉन जीरो मैट्रिसेस आर देयर, गिव एन एग्जांपल ऑफ टू नॉन जीरो मैट्रिसेस हुज प्रोडक्ट इज zero matrix. Like this type of question already came in the board exam. Okay, the question is write two non-zero matrices whose product is a zero matrix. तो ऐसा दो मैट्रिक्स को कंसिडर करना पड़ेगा. You can take 2 into 2 मैट्रिक्स. Okay, so दोनों मैट्रिक्स का ही ऑर्डर सेम लेने से तो फिर जाके दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करने से रिजल्ट जीरो आना चाहिए. तो ऐसा टाइप का एग्जाम्पल पूछ लेता है. So you have to study this all types of matrices. Next will come operations on matrices. So under operations you have to study addition, subtraction, scalar multiplication and normal multiplication. So addition of matrices under operation on matrices. Now I am going to discuss operation on matrices. So operations on matrices में क्या क्या आएगा points? Addition of matrices. So addition of matrices, दो मैट्रिक्स को या more than two matrix, how can we add? How can we add two or more than two matrices? So for addition or for subtraction, the order of the two matrices must be same. अगर दोनों मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर सेम नहीं हुआ तो we cannot add or we cannot subtract. In case of multiplication, it is different rule. Okay, since I am going to discuss now just first addition of matrices. So addition के लिए क्या याद रखना पड़ेगा कि दो मैट्रिक्स को जब ऐड करना है तो वो दोनों मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर हमेशा सेम होना चाहिए. Okay, so if A equal to say aij of order m into n, then B equal to say bij of order m into n, then only we can add these two matrices. Say the result is Cij whose order is also m into n. Okay, if you add two matrices, the order of the resultant matrix will also be same. Okay, so A plus B is equal to say Cij of order m by n. Okay, in case of subtraction also same thing. एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन में हमेशा मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर सेम होना चाहिए. अगर ऑर्डर सेम है तो देन ओनली एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शंस आर पॉसिबल एंड द ऑर्डर ऑफ दोज रिजल्टेंट मैट्रिक्स इज आल्सो सेम. ओके, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट एडिशन. नाउ एडिशन में कुछ कंडीशंस याद रखना है कि जीरो इज द एडिटिव आइडेंटिटी. ओके, जीरो इज द एडिटिव आइडेंटिटी. एंड द वन मोर इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज if A, suppose matrix is denoted by capital letter A, if A is any matrix, then minus A is the additive inverse of that matrix A. Say for example, say if I write say A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, the question is write the additive inverse of A. So additive inverse means just you have to multiply minus. So this will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. This is called additive inverse. So additive inverse means if A is any matrix, then minus A is the additive inverse of A. Okay. Addition is a commutative as well as associative. Okay, addition of matrices commutative associative दोनों लॉ ही फॉलो करता है. Now next will come scalar multiplication. अभी scalar multiplication of matrices क्या है? Under multiplication of matrices you have to study scalar multiplication of matrices as well as normal multiplication. तो scalar multiplication क्या है पहले वो मैं बता देता हूँ. Now scalar multiplication is nothing but, suppose A is one matrix 1, 2, 3, 4 and K is a scalar quantity. So K into A क्या होगा? K twice K, 3K, 4K. That means scalar multiple means you have to multiply the scalar quantity with each and every element of the given matrix. Okay, here K is the scalar quantity. That's why you have to multiply this K with each and every element. K into 1 is K, 2 into K is 2K, 3 into K is 3K, 4 into K is 4K. So this is all about scalar multiplication. And if you want to take common, in case of matrix, अगर matrix के अंदर कुछ common elements हैं तो if you want to take common, then you have to take common from each and every element. जैसे हम लोग multiply किया each and every element के साथ, similarly common लेने के time में भी सब एलिमेंट से एक साथ ही कॉमन लेना पड़ेगा. नॉट ओनली लाइक फ्रॉम रो और फ्रॉम कॉलम. इफ यू वांट टू टेक कॉमन देन यू हैव टू टेक फ्रॉम all the elements. Okay, so this is all about scalar multiplication. Now I am going to discuss the main, that is the normal multiplication of matrices. All these things will come under operation on matrices only. Okay, now I am going to discuss multiplication on matrices. So in case of multiplication, what you have to do, स्केलर मल्टीप्लिकेशन और नॉर्मल मल्टीप्लिकेशन में कुछ डिफरेंस है, वो मैं अभी बताऊंगा. इन केस ऑफ नॉर्मल मल्टीप्लिकेशन, वंस यू चेक, सपोज द ऑर्डर ऑफ कैपिटल लेटर ए इज m into n, whereas the order of capital letter B is suppose n into p. Then if we multiply these two matrices, say the resultant matrix is C, whose order will be m into p. इसका मतलब क्या है? फर्स्ट मैट्रिक्स का कॉलम और सेकंड मैट्रिक्स का रो जब इक्वल होता है, देन ओनली मल्टीप्लिकेशन विल एग्जिस्ट. दिस इज नॉट लाइक एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन. इन केस ऑफ एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन द ऑर्डर मस्ट बी सेम. अगर दो मैट्रिक्स हुआ तो दोनों मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर सेम होना चाहिए. अगर तीन मैट्रिक्स हुआ तो तीनों मैट्रिक्स का ऑर्डर सेम होना चाहिए. दैट इज इन केस ऑफ एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन. वेयरएज इन केस ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन, व्हाट यू हैव टू चेक, if the column of the first matrix is equal to the row of the second matrix, then only multiplication will exist. Okay, and the order of the resultant matrix will be m into p, or you can say m by p. Okay, so ये multiplication exist कैसे करता है ये condition है, but multiply कैसे करना चाहिए उसका मैं एक example देना चाहता हूँ. Say a into b is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First matrix is the value of A, second matrix is the value of B. So for matrix multiplication, what you have to check the order. What is the order of the first matrix? The order of the first matrix is 1 into 3, whereas the order of the second matrix is 3 into 1. Yes, so can you tell me whether multiplication exists or not? Yes, multiplication will exist. Why? Because the column of the first matrix is equal to the row of number of rows of the second matrix. So if the multiplication will exist, then what will be the order of the resultant matrix? 1 into 1. 1 into 1 means you will get only one value. Okay, now see how to multiply. Actually multiplication में क्या चेक करना चाहिए? फर्स्ट मैट्रिक्स का रो के साथ सेकेंड मैट्रिक्स का कॉलम मल्टीप्लाई करना है हमेशा, ओके, एंड दैट टू corresponding elements. So first matrix का row, there is only one row because it is a row matrix and the second one is a column matrix, right? So first matrix का row के साथ second matrix का column multiply करना है. 1 into 4 that is 4, yes, plus 2 into 5 is 10, plus 3 into 6 it is 18. So what is the order of this matrix? This is 1 into 1 only, so 28, 32. 1 into 1, okay. So मल्टीप्लीकेशन में पहले ऑर्डर को चेक करके फिर पता लगा सकते हैं कि what will be the order of the resultant matrix. So here clearly we can say that the order of the resultant matrix must be 1 into 1. So 1 into 1 means there is only one element, okay. So in this way you have to multiply. How can we multiply? Again I am repeating, row into column. First matrix का row के साथ second matrix का column, that to corresponding elements multiply करना है. जैसे 1 into 4 is 4, plus you have to use plus sign. 2 into 5 it is 10, plus 3 into 6 which is 18. After that add this, you will get the value, okay. But if you want to take the same elements in case of B into A, whether it is exist or not, you can check. 4 5 6 into 1 2 3. So what is the order of this matrix? This is 3 into 1, this is 1 into 3. Now whether multiplication will exist or not? Yes. First matrix का column और second matrix का row equal होना चाहिए. What will be the order of the resultant matrix? It is 3 into 3. Okay. In case of a row or a column matrix, multiplication is commutative, but not for other. Okay. So this is most important point. Multiplication is not commutative for all. जैसे कि ए बी और बी ए यहाँ पे डिफाइन कर सकते हैं, एंड व्हेन वी कैन डिफाइन इन केस ऑफ रो और कॉलम मैट्रिक्स. जब एक रो और कॉलम मैट्रिक्स को मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, वी नो द डेफिनेशन ऑफ रो मैट्रिक्स व्हिच कंटेन्स ओनली exactly one row. Column matrix means which contains exactly one column. So in case of row or column matrix, multiplication will be commutative, otherwise it is not commutative, okay. So this is one of the important points. So this is all about the operations on matrices. Next will come equality of matrices. So equality of matrices means दो मैट्रिक्स कब इक्वल हो सकता है? So दो मैट्रिक्स तभी इक्वल होगा if the order of two matrices are same. If the order of two matrices are same, then the corresponding elements are also same. Then only we can say that the two matrices are equal, okay. So this is the condition of equality of matrices. Next will come transpose of a matrix. So transpose means what? Suppose A is a matrix, capital letter A is a matrix. Then if we interchange the rows and columns of that matrix, you will get the transpose of the matrix. Say for example, say capital letter A is equal to 1 2 3 8 minus 9 0. What is the order of this matrix? It is 2 into 3. Yes. So the meaning of transpose is what? If we interchange the rows and columns of the given matrix, then only we'll get the transpose of that matrix. So just you have to interchange. So transpose of a matrix is denoted by either A dash or A to the power C or A to the power T. Okay. Which is equal to, this will be 1 2 3 8 minus 9 0. What is the order of this matrix now? This is now 3 into 2. Yes, since we are interchanging the rows and columns, of course the order also will interchange. 2 into 3 था पहले, अभी 3 into 2 हो गया. और सीक्वेंस कैसे, सीक्वेंस को मिलाना है. फर्स्ट रो will become first column, second row will become second column, third row will become third column. In this way you have to interchange the rows and columns. You cannot write first row in second column or second row on first column. You cannot write like this. First row will be always in the first column, second row will be always in the second column only when you interchange the rows and columns. Okay, so this is all about the transpose of matrices. Now under transpose of matrices there are some properties. So the properties are, if A and B, property number 1, if A and B, capital letter A and B, are two matrices, then A plus B whole transpose or A plus minus B whole transpose is equal to, we can write A transpose plus minus B transpose. This is property number 1. Property 2, AB whole transpose, this is equal to B transpose into A transpose. Don't write A transpose into B transpose. Number 3, K into A whole transpose, this is equal to K into A transpose. What is this K? K is a scalar quantity. So scalar quantity का कोई transpose नहीं होता है. So that's why K into A whole transpose we can write it as K transpose, K into A transpose. Number 4, A transpose whole transpose, this is equal to A. मतलब एक मैट्रिक्स का दो बार ट्रांसपोज निकालने से you will get the original matrix again. Okay, so these are the properties. These properties will come under transpose of a matrix. Okay, and the last thing is symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. So under symmetric and skew symmetric matrices, you have to solve some numericals also. Apart from numericals, one theorem is also there. Already I have discussed that theorem. So what is symmetric matrix? Symmetric matrix actually क्या है? If A is a square matrix, now what is square matrix? Square matrix means equal number of rows and columns. So if A is a square matrix, then A transpose is equal to A is called symmetric matrix. Okay, that means if you interchange the rows and columns of that matrix, you will get the same original matrix only. Then only we can say that it is symmetric. So symmetric means what? For symmetric matrix, the given matrix must be a square matrix. Okay, so A transpose equal to A is the condition of symmetric matrix. Whereas skew symmetric means if A is a square matrix, then A transpose is equal to minus A is called a skew symmetric matrix. Okay, so if A transpose equal to A, it means it is a symmetric matrix. If A transpose equal to minus A, it is called a skew symmetric matrix. So these are all about the important points. But inverse of a matrix under elementary transformation, this year it has been deleted from the syllabus, so that's why I am not going to discuss that particular point. Okay, so these are the important points you have to study for board purpose. Now I am going to discuss some questions which already came in the previous years. Okay, so now I am going to discuss some questions. So let us discuss some questions which already came in the previous years. Okay, so the first question is, if capital letter A is equal to matrix 3 minus 4 1 and minus 1, then prove that A to the power n is equal to 1 plus twice n minus 4n and 1 minus twice n, where n is a positive integer. ठीक है, यहाँ पे prove करना है कि A to the power n is equal to this one. So since here n is a positive integer, so in such type of question we have to use principle of mathematical induction, which already you got in class 11. Okay, so in this type of question you have to use principle of mathematical induction. So for this you should know the steps. There are 3 steps. So step 1 is you have to put n is equal to 1. So let us put n is equal to 1. So this is solution number 1. Put n is equal to 1. Where you have to put, wherever n is there, in that case only you have to put. So A to the power 1, which is A, this is equal to 3 minus 4, 1 minus 1 only. Here if you put n equal to 1, then only you will get this one. So ये जो मिला after putting n is equal to 1, this matrix is the original matrix only. So that means we can say that for n is equal to 1, the given matrix is true. Okay, so it is true for n is equal to 1. Now next step of mathematical induction is, let us consider or let us assume that the given matrix is true for n is equal to k. So therefore we can write A to the power k is equal to 1 plus 2k minus 4k, k 1 minus 2k. Yes, this is the equation number 1. For n is equal to k, we can write like this. Now the last part you have to prove for n is equal to k plus 1. Yes, so for n is equal to k plus 1, we can do one thing. You just multiply a on both sides of this equation, then only we will get a to the power k plus 1. So if we multiply a on both sides, so a to the power k into a, which is equal to 1 plus 2k minus 4k, k 1 minus 2k into a. A is nothing but the original matrix only, that is 3 minus 4, 1 minus 1. Okay, so on left hand side then we can write a to the power k plus 1, which is equal to, so multiplication कैसा था? multiplication के लिए चेक करना चाहिए कि रो और कॉलम, फर्स्ट मैट्रिक्स का कॉलम और सेकंड मैट्रिक्स का रो इक्वल है कि नहीं. ऑफ कोर्स इट इज अ स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स, so in case of all square matrix multiplication always will exist. Okay, in case of all square matrix multiplication will always exist. So multiplication का टेक्निक क्या था? फर्स्ट मैट्रिक्स का रो के साथ सेकंड मैट्रिक्स का कॉलम मल्टीप्लाई करना है. So 1 plus 2k into 3, it will be 3 plus 6k. Yes, minus 4k. Again this row into second column, that is minus 4 minus 8k plus 4k. Now second row first column, that is 3k plus 1 minus 2k. Second row second column, minus 4k minus 1 plus 2k. So this is equal to, we can write 3 plus 2k. 3 plus 2k can be written as 1 plus 2 into k plus 1 also. Yes, why I am writing like this? Because we have to prove the given matrix is true for n is equal to k plus 1. So that's why I say if you replace this n by k plus 1, then you have to get this value only. So 1 plus 2 into k plus 1, 1 plus 2 into k plus 1 is equal to 3 plus 2k only. Okay, just according to this question you have to arrange. So the next part is, next element will be 4 into k plus 1. Next one will be only k plus 1. And this one is 1 minus 2 into k plus 1. Just check the given matrix जो proof करना है. Wherever n is there, you just replace those n by k plus 1. So clearly we can say that the given matrix is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Yes, so 3 steps satisfy किया. For n equal to 1, for n equal to k, as well as for n is equal to k plus 1. So hence by principle of mathematical induction we can say that this is true. Okay, so the result is true. So this is all about question number 1. Now we'll discuss question number 2. So question number 2 is, find the matrix X so that X into this matrix which is equal to this one. So solution number 2, you are asked to find the matrix X such that X into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is equal to minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, 2, 4 and 6. So since you are asked to find the matrix X, so for this you should know, एक matrix construct करने के लिए पहले क्या करना चाहिए? First of all you should know what will be the order of this matrix. अगर foundation ही नहीं पता तो घर कैसे बनाओगे? तो इसीलिए एक मैट्रिक्स कंस्ट्रक्ट करने के लिए पहले ऑर्डर क्या होगा वो पता होना चाहिए. इफ यू डोंट नो द ऑर्डर, then how can you say that how many elements you have to enter inside the rectangular box? Okay, so foundation pehle hamesha, since you are asked to find the matrix X, so that's why you should know what should be the order of X. So how can we check the order? What is the order of this matrix? The order of this matrix is 2 into 3. The order of this matrix is also 2 into 3. This matrix जो right hand side में है, this is the result of X into this matrix. Yes, तो मतलब X का. So to take the order of this matrix, that means without the foundation you cannot write the elements, right? So to take the order of the matrix, you have to check what is the order of the resultant matrix. Since the order of the resultant matrix is 2 into 3, so that's why the order of this matrix, this is X only, okay. I have replaced this X by A, B, C, D because the order of X must be 2 into 2. If the order of X is 2 into 2, then if you multiply these two matrices, then only the order of the resultant matrix will be 2 into 3. Okay, so that's why I have taken A, B, C, D. That means 4 elements are there. Okay, so देखो जब एक मैट्रिक्स को कंस्ट्रक्ट करना है ना, पहले उसका ऑर्डर पता होना चाहिए. विदाउट ऑर्डर यू कैन नॉट कंस्ट्रक्ट एनी मैट्रिक्स, विदाउट फाउंडेशन. दैट्स इट. ओके, सो now what you have to do, just you have to multiply these two matrices. So after multiplication I got this result. After getting the result, then you have to check whether the left hand side, whether the order of the left hand side is equal to the order of the right hand side or not. So here clearly we can say that the order of the left hand side is equal to the order of the right hand side part. That means these two are equal matrices. Now since these two are equal matrices, so therefore the corresponding elements are also same. So that's why we can equate like this. So now just you need to solve these equations to get the values of A, B, C and D. Okay, so this is all about the second question. The remaining part you can solve by yourself. The next question I will discuss now. The next question is, find the value of X if this into this into this is equal to 0. So this you can check the left hand side part. There are 3 matrices. So 3 matrices है तो कैसे multiply करना है? At a time we cannot multiply all 3 matrices. So you have to take 2 matrices. So कैसे लेना पड़ेगा? What is the order of the first matrix? The order of the first matrix is 1 into 3. Order of the second matrix is 3 into 3. And the order of the third matrix is 3 into 1. Yes? So take the first 2 matrices. Already I told that at a time we cannot multiply all 3 matrices, so you have to take 2 matrices. So take the first 2 matrices. If multiplication will exist, then you have to proceed. Otherwise you have to check the next matrix. So yes, multiplication will exist or not, because the column of the first matrix is equal to the row of the second matrix. So since multiplication will exist, so therefore you have to proceed now. Okay, so multiply करना है दोनों को, row into column. 1 into 1, that is 1, plus 4 plus 1, again 2 plus 0 plus 0, next 0 plus 2 plus 2, next यहाँ से यही पता चला कि इसके बाद और कुछ नहीं होगा, because there is only one row, into 0 to x which is equal to 0. Now again check the order of this matrix is row matrix. It is 1 into 3 and this one is 3 into 1. Then the order of the resultant matrix will be 1 into 1. So this is 6 2 4 into 0 to x, which is equal to 0. Now multiply 6 into 0, that is 0 plus 4 plus 4x. So which implies we can write x is equal to minus 1. Okay, so this is the possible value of x. So like this type of questions you have to check. So practice the NCERT part properly with including examples, miscellaneous questions also. Okay, and for board exam, for board purpose, you have to solve the previous year's questions. So there is a 1 mark question, long questions also. Okay, so important points जो मैं बताया एक बार study करना है. Study करने के बाद then you check the NCERT part as well as question bank. Okay, so thank you for today.